headphones again. You know how I do. I've been doing good there for a little bit, but I just remembered after I clicked go live. So here I come. If you can't hear me, I'm so sorry, but I'll be there in just a moment. There I am. Y'all, I hope you're having a good evening. I am. It's been a slow, kind of lazy Sunday. Thank you for that thumbs up, whoever just gave it. Hello. My lipstick is not spread out properly. It's Blue Lip Day, guys. It's Blue Lip Day. Hi, hi, hi. Haley Genesis. How are you? Who else is here? Thanks for the thumbs up. Whoever gave me that thumbs up. Hello and thank you. If you're here, pop in and say hi, please, so I know you're here. About time. About time what? That I got here? I'm sorry. You know what just happened? And I titled my video, Hey Sandra India. I titled my video in honor of what was keeping me from being here at 7:30. And now I'm going to blue it up. I love this lipstick. Oh, you were the one that kept asking me, where's the blue lipstick? That's all right. I was going to say, whoever was asking me about the lipstick, I'm wearing it today. I wore it yesterday and was like, yes, girl. Where's that lipstick at? And then today I was like, I'm going to wear it to church today. I'm going to wear it again. So I'm wearing it. I love this lipstick. Y'all know I do. It's been all over my Instagram and my Snapchat yesterday. Hi, Diane. Welcome, guys. Ah, welcome. Oh, I love it. I love it. Everybody who's seeing it says it's purple, though. And I'm just like, it's called sapphire blue. But, okay, whatever. But, y'all, who remembers VeggieTales? Thank you, LaGenesis. She says it's cute on me. Thank you. Who remembers VeggieTales? Y'all know what VeggieTales are? The kids' videos, the Christian kids' videos that came out, I guess, in the 90s. Because I was, oops, I'm sorry. Too close. I was in college when they came out. Or maybe upper high school, but I'm pretty sure I was in college. I was working in a Christian bookstore. Yeah, I was in college when they came out. So, thank you, Dawn. I love it too. Thank you, Diane. Oh, Diane, you're saying you remember VeggieTales. Okay, Dawn says she loves my lipstick. Thank you, Dawn. So VeggieTales was out when I was in when I was in college, and then went on to my adult life. And I used to work at a Christian bookstore, so we were encouraged to check out videos like the sampler videos, watch them at home, so we would be knowledgeable of what was on them, be able to share them with customers. Excuse me. So yeah, I used to take them VeggieTales videos home and watch them. And a couple of favorites of mine. Then when I had kids, I showed them some of those videos too. And a couple of my favorites. Thank you, Diane. She loves my lipstick too. Y'all gassing me up on this blue lipstick. But I watched and loved a bunch of them. The songs just always made me chuckle, and I have two favorites. So tonight, and I showed them to my kids when they were little, but they're like 11 and 14 now, so they haven't watched VeggieTales from us in years. When they go to friends' houses that have younger siblings, maybe they'll catch one every now and then. But Josh and the Big Wall is about Joshua leading the Israelites in around the walls of Jericho. So we used to sing that song all the time from Josh and the Big Wall. In the Promised Land is what it's called. Going to the Promised Land is what it's called. So I played that for Kalani. We were chuckling along because the video is hilarious and the song is really cute and funny. And then I was like, but you know what my favorite VeggieTale song is? She was like, no, I don't. And I was like, I want to show you. So I showed it to her. Who can guess if you know anything about VeggieTales? Only one person said they know VeggieTales. Only one person said they know VeggieTales. You think you know the song? It's the title of my video. Just gave it away. The bunny song, y'all. The bunny song is Nebuchadnezzar singing to Rakshak and Benny, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, telling them that everybody's going to have to bow down to the bunny, the big chocolate bunny, instead of the big golden or the statue, which wasn't all golden, it was multi-metal statue. But they were going to have to bow. No, that's in Daniel. Anyway, there was a statue people were going to have to bow down to. And Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego said they wouldn't do it. And so they got cast into the fiery furnace. And then there was a man who came in with them, right? And that was like the Christ figure that was God sent. Some people would say an angel, whatever. Somebody was in there with them and protected them from burning. Y'all, my eyebrow was itching, and I'm like scratching underneath it and above it to keep it from smearing. I do like a weave and pat it. Anyway, so Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, not Abednego, decide they're not going to worship. They're not going to bow down to the statues. They get cast into the furnace, and then they get rescued. And then Nebuchadnezzar calls them all out, and they come out unscathed, don't even smell like fire. So in this cartoon version, Rakshak and Benny, who are the three Hebrew boys, won't they don't want to bow down. They've been working for the man, working for Nebuchadnezzar in the chocolate factory, Nebuchadnezzar's chocolate factory, a banana clip. But they don't want to. They've gotten up in the ranks, and he's really impressed with them, and he's made them officials. And then he says he's so excited because he's going to get everybody now to bow down to the bunny. And so he sings the bunny song. And the bunny song is all about how great the bunny is, and he gives everything that he has for the bunny. And y'all, back in the late 90s, maybe early 2000s, I think it was late 90s though, when the song came out, there was this big old scandal. People got all upset because the words to the song were naughty. He says, the bunny, oh, I love the bunny. I don't love my mom or my dad, just the bunny. That got people upset. You can't teach this song to kids. They'll be repeating it. The bunny. Hey, I love the bunny. I gave everything that I had for the bunny. And he talks about, I won't go to church and I won't go to school. That stuff is for sissies, but bunnies are cool. I think that's the one line right there that just turned it all out. So there was an uproar and people were upset, and they wrote to the VeggieTales people. And they came out with a new and improved bunny song, which was not nearly as insensitive and rude, but it wasn't as cool as the first bunny song. So I played it for Kalani tonight because I think the song is hilarious. Also, my kids are older at this point. I might have played the original for them back in the day too and been like, this is naughty. Do you see how bad Nebuchadnezzar is? And that was the point, that he was really being naughty, and those things were terrible to say, but the tune is catchy for real. So there's some asparagus girls, because it's VeggieTales, and they sing, I don't want no pickles, I don't want no honey, I just want a plate and a fork and a bunny. And their heads are going like this. Y'all gotta look it up. Look it up. So when you get over here, Google original bunny song, the original bunny song, and then get your life because it's really cute. How y'all doing? What's going on? How's your evening going? How has your week been? This is the same side puff. No, I haven't washed my hair. No backache, no pain. Just sheer laziness on some days, and then other days, no time at all. How y'all doing? Hi, Carolina Cutie. What did you walk into? The bunny song, from VeggieTales. That was my jam. I started showing Kalani this other VeggieTales song, and then was like, but the bunny song though, let's dig that one back out. The bunny song was the junk. It was everything. It was so funny. I used to love me some bunny song from Rack Shack and Benny, y'all. So, what I want to talk to y'all about today. The bunny song was my intro. Girl, I've never seen that movie. You never seen any of the VeggieTales? VeggieTales. Do you have kids, Carolina Cutie? If you don't have kids, you might not have caught it. What did you use to twist your hair with? I, I don't even know. I haven't done anything to my hair in so many weeks. It's crunchy. I did use some Kinky Curly Not today, and spritzed it with water. Oh, you just washed and set your hair for the week. Happy to be done. I know you are. Y'all motivating me. I need to do something. I'm just trying to have my banana clip. I'm not going to do anything because I'll tell y'all what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So I don't want a fresh hairstyle for it. Um, who asked that? Diane, what did I use on my hair? I mean, what did I do when I twisted it? When I first did it, I think, was it Bantu knots? No, that was after. So I first did a twist out with Kinky Curly Knot today. Um, I don't remember what else I used because it's been like 5 weeks. Then the next week I did a Bantu knot out, and then after that I just let it kind of slowly shrink, and then I started spritzing it into a puff. Hey Carolyn, welcome. And then I've just been puffing it for the last like 2 weeks. And I did a side puff. I was listening to Gabe and Babe, their latest podcast, on their Let's Make Out podcast, and they were talking about her rocking a side puff, and I was like, I haven't had a side puff in a minute either. I'm gonna do that. So that's what I've been doing, and I've been using a banana clip. See my banana clip for this side puff. I had been using a ribbon that I like to use to put my puff up in often, but for the side puff, I like it better with the banana clip because it makes it go further back and not just like be one kind of ball that poofs out, but it's like a whole side section. So I don't know if you can kind of see a little that way. Gives you a little bit more of a feel for it. So, but I do have to hide the clip sometimes, and I don't know that I did that great of a job with it today. Thank you, Carolyn. She said she likes my side puff. It's crunchy. Y'all, look what I've noticed. Y'all know I'm not, you might not know, but I've talked about it before. If you've watched some of my other hair videos, I'm not, I'm not trying to dye my gray hair. I just think it's fabulous. I call it like my glory streaks, my, my glitter. When it's in a puff, they tend to get beady, but that's okay. This whole section here that just looks like ashy, that's all gray. And then there's strands in here. You can kind of see them interspersed throughout. It looks like maybe lint. That's my gray hair. Just kind of interspersed throughout. But, and that's been fine with me. Like you can see patches or sections. But here's what's happening now. The edge is trying to come in and just be like short little bits. Like, you know, like, I don't know, like I dye my hair and then now the color's coming in. That's not the business. I'm not excited about that. I don't mind the longer strands. But what I had noticed when I was in my late 30s was when my hair was starting, the gray was starting to come in, I would have a strand that would have gray, 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 gray. And then closer to the root, it would get brown again or black again. Hey, James, got my lip on. And then it would get gray again. So the same strand of hair would have multiple colors. Gray toward the end and closer to the root, brown or black, and then gray again, and then brown or black. And I realized what I didn't know before I started going gray, that the hair transitions. I think the strands actually transition themselves through stages as the hair gradually begins to gray. So I don't know. I feel like, you know, the, to me that debunked the idea that once the strand goes gray, you can change it back to dark because it's actually doing this process it's on its own itself. I don't know. I don't know enough about it, but I'm gonna just take a leap here and say it's melanin in the hair. But anyway, whatever it is, it begins to lose it. But sometimes I guess the strands are not the strands, but the follicle where the hair protection is happening is producing it at certain points in the life of that strand. So it comes and goes and comes and goes. And like this hair on my head, like this hair, like this bit on the end here was like from when I was like 40. And then the stuff further in, you know, the closer it gets to the scalp, the younger it is. But hair is like well, if you have like 12 to 18 inches of hair, you've got like 2 to 3 years worth of length on your head if your hair grows at the average rate of 6 inches a year. So I have mid-back length hair, almost waist length, not quite waist length, just like that far away. It stays like that far away from waist length. So I've got a good, in the back, like 16 inches of hair. So that's like 2.5, almost 3 inches of hair. So I guess I'm 44. So that's from when I was like 41-ish, 42. And I've been gradually graying since I was like 38. I started seeing patches here and there. And it's increased definitely. But I find it really interesting because the strands, you know, the same strands will shift between black and gray and black and gray over time. And doing stuff to it, if you don't know that that's what the hair does, you might be under the impression that things that you're doing to your hair will be changing it back. But actually, the strand itself is going through that transition as your hair, as you're aging, and the hair is progressing toward being gray. So I thought that was interesting. But these little jokers right here are just not. I'm not excited about that. They're completely gray, but they're short, right? So I don't have. This is breakage. So I don't. It's not like I have suddenly a new hairline growing in that's just gray. Obviously, it's broken off, but it's coming in gray. So that's not like dry scalp. That's literally gray hair. So it's coming in gray. I can't see it over my glasses, but I'm gonna show y'all. It's coming in gray, but it's breaking, so it looks like I just have this gray ashy line around my hairline here. I'm unimpressed. I'm like gray up in there, gray up in the inside, or the strands need to, be stronger. I need to work on maintaining my edges better, I guess. So that's my story, but I definitely have lost some edge over the years. I think that's also part of aging. Maybe I ought to focus my channel on aging hair because I feel like my hairline has definitely changed after having Kalani, like, with epidurals and stuff. I definitely had issues with breakage, but I ate super great in Israel. I ate lots of veggies, lots of took vitamins all the time. But no, I didn't take vitamins all the time. I ate lots of veggies, drank lots of water. But I still had, and I washed my hair often. But I feel like suffered along my hairline, and I think that has to do with age. Anybody else experiencing that? If you are 40 or older, anybody else? And James, this is my blue lip, but I know it looks purple. I feel like it looks blue. No, it looks pretty purple. Carolyn, you are experiencing it? And do you do really good hair care? Because I feel like I maintain pretty well. I mean, I haven't washed it in 5 weeks, so I have to confess that. But I moisturize and I spritz it with water and I take care of it. But when I first went natural, my edges were pretty solid. But I definitely feel like I've lost some in here. Dawn, you are as well? Yeah, I think that is a thing. But I may try to treat it again and see. Because when I did castor oil on my eyebrows with rosemary and lavender, it actually did help them a bit. So I may try that. I know it's not going away. This peak is like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to stay right here on your head. And my kids each have it too. A little peak right there. Carolyn says, yes, I do, but I take, excuse me, I take really good care of my hair. Okay, but you're still having breakage along the, or not breakage, but like you still feel like your edges are thinning, Carolyn? I know I do. I feel like it. And I'm pretty meticulous. I mean, and I know best practices for natural hair too. I've been at this game for like, this last month was 13 years for me. 44. Yeah, 13 years. So I know the drill, but yeah, I'm going gray. I don't like losing hair though. And I feel like here I'm losing. Like this here. And here. This side, not as much. But I do think there's been some loss here. And here, a little bit. And y'all, my mom, she is 70. I am out of you, Mom. 70. She turned 70. Yes, she'll be 71 this year. And she has one massive streak that goes of gray. That's it. I'm like, can I get a streak? I sort of am getting a streak now. If I were to open this up, you could see it in here. But her streak is like amazing. It's awesome. And then the rest is like dark. Still quite dark. But I didn't get that. My dad, y'all have seen him before. He is full on white hair, like white beard. And so I was like, I could do white. I could do white hair. I'd like white or silver. Silver would be fun. I'll take what I get though. But hey, I thought I saw something go weird just now. If y'all are there, can you comment and say we're still here? Because Eric just came and told me the internet is being weird, so I might drop. Do you want to say hello?
I don't think you're live anymore.
Mm.
Unless
Okay.
you're on unless you're on cellular.
But we all good? Did I lose y'all for a minute, or were you there the whole time?
It
Kind of in the
just
middle.
dropped. I think I dropped out.
I did see it flash before you came in, so it might have done something.
Oh,
Y'all want to say hello to Eric? I did drop out. I don't want anybody to judge me for iron that's still on my dread that was the last week too. See him? He got a haircut, y'all. Oh, someone thought it was a bad connection because of the storm in their area, Carolina cutie. It is doing something. It's back now though. They can't really
it's
see it
been
from
dropping
there.
periodically all day.
Bye. My dresser is a mess, and I know it. Don't judge me. He's gone out again, but I'll tell him, Sandra, that you said hello. Yeah, something weird was going on. We had a bad storm the other night. It was like pretty raucous, and so we turned off our Wi-Fi. We unplug stuff when there's a storm because we're not trying to have things frying. Um, and since we turned it back on, it's kind of patchy. It's in and out. So the kids are out there playing a game, I think, and Eric is watching Netflix, I think, and all that is through the internet as well. So he told me I might lose my connection. But I do this on my cellular. Well, no, I'm on Wi Fi as well. So if y'all lose me, let me know. It's snowing in Kansas City, Diane. Oh, my word. I was sitting on the patio till a little while ago. It was 75 today. And I had a blanket because I want the sun shining on me. And it wasn't. It was, I don't face the sun in the afternoon and evening. So I have a blanket even though the air is 75 degrees. Uh-oh, I feel like I keep losing y'all. Okay, I'm going to go away and come back. I have to not be on long today, guys, because we are having internet issues. If you're there, give me a wave. Give me a roll call. Wave. Excuse me. You under tornado warning in North Carolina? Woo! My in-laws were saying they were getting snow and it was like 70 for them. And my friend in Kansas City, she had on a tank top the other day and was like, oops, I'm sorry. She was like, let me live this up while I can because it is about to be freezing and snowing, but 75 today or 72 or something like that. Like 2 or 3 days ago. So y'all are getting that extreme weather. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. I'm trying to put this. Does this usually make a lot of noise where I have it? Does it scratch on my clothes? I don't want it to do that. Y'all like my mustard sweater? I love this sweater. How about a mustard color sweater with like a red? I look like super not fabulous right now. I'm just like, bleh. Here's the belt that I had on with it. I thought that was super cute. And then my blue pop, my bluish purple pop on my lips. Y'all like my look today? And I have on some skinny jeans, some blue skinny jeans, which don't fit like they used to because I had never lost that weight that I gained last fall. Thank you. Beverly says the sweater is nice on me. I've gone out a few times. Linda says you've gone out a few times, Tanya, but the strong is stronger now. The audio is not very loud though. Really, is my audio acting up? Let's see. Is this any better? I have it in my headphones, but it's as loud as I can get it. Thank you, Carolyn. She says, love your lips and your sweater. If y'all ever find me on Instagram, if you ever come over there and follow me, please say that you're such and such from YouTube, okay? Because I think a lot of people have been adding me or requesting to follow on Instagram. Excuse me, but I don't know who they are. So let me know if that's you. Let me know if you're one of my YouTube people. I think I'm going to stay on for 6 more minutes today and cut it off at a half an hour tonight. I think. So let me tell you what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow, my friend Angela and I and our kids, we're going to all go to a refugee farm. There's a refugee center here in Austin. Austin is one of the states that, Dawn, you said yes, you're a YouTuber that follows me on Instagram. So tell me on Instagram, this is Dawn from YouTube. Okay. Um, I mean, not she, the refugee center is one of the places where, Texas is one of the states that takes in refugees from around the world. And we have different services. And so there's a farm where people can work, refugees can work and do, the farm for their community, not like they work and provide food for the grocery stores and stuff like that. I think it's a way to have them be able to do something, and I think it's like a not rehabilitation, but kind of a place like an absorption center that helps them get acclimated to living here and stuff like that. So my friend and I are going to volunteer there because I want to do some work. I want to get more involved and work with refugees. I want to get involved, period, with work with refugees. And also, I want to get my hands in the dirt and just get involved. I don't grow things well, but I'd like to learn. So on Easter, we had some visitors at our church who actually, one of the guys he helps, he works there. And he's from Congo, he's a refugee. And one of the men from our church, who's actually a member of our church, works there as well. So I was talking with them, and our family's probably going to connect with the family from Congo. It was really cool just getting to know them a bit. But I wanted to go before I got to know them, so I was like, this is the extra nudge I needed. And fortunately, homeschooling my kids, this is some of the kind of stuff that I want them to be involved in. I want them to be taking part in learning about and just making people real, making people from around the world real and having a heart that is open, always open and merciful and gracious and not categorizing people and putting them in different places and spaces from us, but seeing the human element in all of us. And, we have not lived as refugees ever. We've lived very privileged lives in other countries, and we don't know what it's like. I'm sorry, my cord just jumped there. We don't know what it's like to go someplace else and be at the mercy, it feels like, of the society and the culture around you and not have necessarily the resources or opportunity to do well or to be accepted. So I just want them to be able to experience that and see how they can be a blessing. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm hoping that this can be a regular part of our weekly or at least monthly practice. They're open like 3 times a week for people to come and help. And I'd like to build relationships and see what's what with that. So I'll tell you all about it next week. Actually, I will hopefully vlog part of my day. I probably won't vlog there, but I'll vlog about it at another point during the day. What y'all think? I'm excited. I don't even know if anybody's still there because my Wi-Fi might be out. Diane says, I do good to do Facebook and YouTube. I don't venture out anywhere else. That's okay. You don't have to. Instagram can be a time stealer. They all can. You have to really work at balancing them. But Facebook is the biggest time stealer for me. So I know I have to really work hard at balancing and managing my time. I'll be on Snapchat, Facebook. So since Snapchat changed, I can't really, unless I'm just having an older lady moment, I can't figure out how to watch everybody that I used to watch anymore. I feel like the way they changed the platform, that now I only get like 8 to 10 people that I used to watch, and I can't see them all. So it frustrates me, but who knows? You can tell me though. Let's see. Dawn, you said, yes, I'm a YouTuber. I'm going back to your comment now. So you have a channel, Dawn Davis? And if so, tell me what it's about. I'm gonna ask somebody comment, and if nobody comments in the next minute, I'm gonna close it and start it again. Not close the whole thing, just pop out and pop back in, because I think my Wi-Fi is acting up. I can't wait a full minute. I'll wait 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna pop out and pop back.